Libra, this is your new year reading. How eligible for one-on-one. Leave a comment below, like, share, follow if this resonates, and wishing you the best in 2021. Libra, let's jump right into it. Spirit, love and light, highest possible messages for Libra. Okay, victory, harmonious energy. You're going to be lauded and applauded, laurel wreathed and all, symbolic of, the Olympians upon their victory, Libra. You're going to be publicly acknowledged, some way, shape, or form, okay, for your heroic endeavors and or success. Justice will favor you. Could be this month, could be this year, could be whenever it resonates or applies to you, whenever you're feeling it, maybe even when you just come across this reading. You could be feeling that you went through some arduous, laborious energies. Empress in the reverse is as if you were just giving birth to something, or in labor, as I like to read it. Struggling to give birth to a new ideal, to a new lifestyle, to a new identity even, Libra. Okay? Really always trying to maintain that balance in this chaotic kind of time in our lives lately. Okay, the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Feeling like you were backstabbed or let down. You relied too heavily on some external forces. Could have been self-sabotage as well, Libra. So look into your life. If you don't solve that or resolve that for yourself, then the divine in the form of the Tower, which is a shake-up, a sudden change of events, uprooting some formalized lifestyle or institution. It's going to come in and remove something or remove you from an environment that's not meant for you. That's what the Tower does. It's divinely guided and planned. It doesn't have to be terrible. It doesn't have to be horrific. It could just be something that kind of just plucks you out of where you are and makes you want to change. It could have been the quarantine. It could have been just the whole shaky year this past year. Okay, putting down the burden in a situation where you weren't given your fair shake, your fair due. I love the Nine of Wands in the reverse is how I could read that Ten of Wands in the, Nine of Wands in the upright, how I could read that Ten of Wands in the reverse. Making amends. Just make sure again that you're not trying to make amends with the people that did you wrong on some Stockholm syndrome type. Okay, Five of Cups in the upright, processing the past. Okay, maybe plans fell through, things didn't go accordingly so for you, Libra. You're shining your light of consciousness into different means of applying yourself. Could be applying to a different position, could be just going to different places for travel. Could be forcing yourself to have a change of routine so that you're not just stuck at home. Maybe, if there are gyms open in your area, you want to go, to a new gym or start trying to get back out there. Just trying to look for different places where you could go. That's what the Hermit card energy says. Okay, there's some injustice that was done for you. But again, your reading started out with a balancing of the scales. You are featured in the Libra card. The Justice card in reverse, the Libra scale, symbolic of your sign, Libra. Balancing of a heart and mind. Okay, the Sword of Truth and Clarity and Justice. I feel as if it's saying that if right now you're feeling like there is no truth, clarity, or justice, then it will be coming sure enough, soon enough for you, Libra. Steady, slowly, surely wins the race. Okay, for you with this Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Wands in the reverse is coming out of this, again, feeling like you want more. This dissatisfaction for all that you've done. Okay, sometimes we just really have to learn how to kick back and enjoy whatever it is it's occurring for us, Libra. Ace of Swords in the reverse speaks to, again, lack of clarity, lack of focus, lack of truth, really not knowing what's going to become of you, a certain situation, but knowing that truth and justice and having faith that it will all work out and prevail, trying to harmonize where you're at here and now. Pillars of positive, negative, strength and wisdom. You represent the High Priestess sitting in between these two polarities of positive and negative, strength and wisdom. You represent the centerpiece, harmony, harmonizing these weak force, strong force energies, okay, Libra. The more that you're balanced within, the more you're going to see an externalization regardless of whatever sign you are. The facts are that you have energies within that you're constantly trying to balance, expectations, cognitive dissonances. And when you kind of figured that out, then you're able to see the next opportunity, the next course of action. And I think constantly moving forward is going to bring, yes, this quick victory. The Eight of Wands here could be Cupid's arrows as well. Something's going to rush in. Something's going to trigger you, Libra, where you're going to want to take quick action rather, quickly. It might be a spark, an insight, seeing something that you hadn't seen before, Libra. Spirit of Love and Light. Okay, now's not the time to start something new, which makes sense. You want to make sure that all your ducks are in a row before you start something new is what I'm getting, because that Wands card wanted to fall out again sideways in a neutral position, meaning that it could be activated. Something could be activated, but you want to make sure that everything is in its correct spot, if that makes sense, Libra. It's almost as if you're creating some sort of launching pad. You're like, measuring the externalities and making sure that everything's in its place. Okay, a lot of confusion though, a lot of juggling in the air. Okay. Okay, this is universal truths, secrets, synchronicities, creative new beginnings. I've read that as pregnancy as well. I've heard people read the Page of Cups as someone being pregnant. Okay, although you're probably worried that you're not able to provide for you and yours, possibly. Let's see. Means of income could be in question for you or somebody that you're, work. Okay, somebody might be out of work, but you're ready to take the next step. So you're kind of trying to manage this, wants versus needs versus what's actually capable for you, Libra. Yeah, waiting for your ships to come in and or setting out for new horizons. Okay, not cutting any corners, doing things on the straight and narrow, Libra, you're advised. Okay, and then you get your wish fulfillment when you do things on the straight and narrow without cutting any corners, is what I'm getting for you, Libra. So let's get some overall. Let's try to wrap up this overall, because I know I'm throwing a lot at you message-wise. Again, we started with victory once there is that balancing of head, heart, truth, and clarity with that Justice card here, Libra. Not to sound cliche, but it really has nothing to do with the Libra scales of the self, your sign being Libra, as much as it is about just, the self, right? All of our, each person has a self that they need to balance internally so as to see what the next step is externally, right? This is something fated, twin flame, soulmate, karmic connection, more harmony. So I think that there might be, this is more of a relationship-based reading. I do say that the twin flame soulmate lovers card could be read as an occupation that's destined or fated for you, that's meant in this lifetime for you. So it doesn't just have to be a relationship, but again, that Page of Cups being read as possible pregnancy and means of income. It seems to be speaking to being able to provide, a means to an end, work-related, maybe so as to start a family possibly for you, Libra, is what I'm getting. Okay, morality, moral victory internally, first and foremost. Maybe recognizing yourself, giving yourself credit. Libra as well. I could read that Six of Wands when it emerges. Judgment and evaluation, not unlike that Justice card. Okay, any more concluding messages to wrap this reading up? Zero limit for Libra. Okay, Temperance. So something is keeping you out of your timing, out of your synchronicity, some conflict. Okay, there's a lot to be said about timing of, I know that sometimes we want what we want in the form of, a marriage or starting a family. This is opportunity and wish fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups and the new offer being extended to you. So it could be a new job that allows you to start a family, or your significant other's new job, an opportunity coming. However, there's one thing to kind of will and forcibly kind of delude yourself into thinking that you could go about starting something right here and now versus, okay, now I feel that the timing is right. So in order to kind of really feel that the timing is right, then you got to really be tapped in. That Temperance card in the reverse says you're not tapped in. There is a victory coming and justice coming for you, Libra, but you can't lie to yourself and you can't hurry it if it's not quite to your liking timing wise. So keep that in mind. That's what I got for you. A lot of good on the horizon though. There is an offer, there is wish fulfillment, victory. You got those Justice cards. But if things are kind of like a hazy shade of winter right now, make sure that you wait till the dust and smoke settles before you want to commit to something long term with that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I promise that when things do move for you and start to pick up, it's going to move fast with that Eight of Wands that popped out for you. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I know I threw a lot at you. Feel free to rewatch it. Again, leave a comment if this resonated. Like, share, follow across all social media platforms. Holler at you for one-on-one reading. All my info is in the website description below. Feel free to send a good karma donation. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All my info is below. This is PDV at Running Gun Tarot. Holler at your boy. Peace.